Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Here is the Triumph Scrambler 400X. I've had this now for what, 4 days, maybe 5 days, 4 days, hang on, Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 days. I've had this 4 days now, and you'll have seen a couple of videos of me picking it up and going out for a quick spin on day 2. I'll put the links below in the description if you haven't seen those videos. A couple of things that we need to do today. There are the standard stickers on the tank, which we're going to remove. There's a sticker on the headlamp which needs to be removed. I'm going to polish the tank up to make sure all those sticky marks are removed. The reason why I'm going to be using a hairdryer is because the bike's about 6 months old, 2,000 miles, I bought it second hand, and these stickers have gone quite hard due to the weather cycles that this bike has been through. So I'm going to warm them up with a hairdryer, and this should really peel off in an okay way. So we're going to take it from there. We're also going to put the Carpuride system on this bike and take it from there. So let's crack on. Right, here we go, hairdryer. Let's warm this up. I've already tested it on this corner. So it does work, but these are rock hard at the moment. So let's finish it off. Here we go. I'll probably speed this bit up. Okay, that's that bit done. Now I've got to get rid of that, but I'll take the one off, the sticker off at the front. Okay, got to get rid of this sticky stuff. Okay, so we're going to take this sticker off, and it's on plastic. It might actually come off. Not a chance, not a chance. Right, let's warm her up. Let's see if that comes off. Oh, that's coming off nice and clean. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness. That's come off nice and clean. Excellent. Let's go back to that tank and get rid of the sticky stuff off the tank. Not sure how I'm going to do that. Okie dokie, sticky residue. WD40. Let's get that sprayed on it. We can wash the tank afterwards, but leave it to just soak. How to get rid of sticky residue. There we are. We'll leave that to soak for a few minutes. Okie dokie. Let's see if that's worked. And it has not. Oh, goodness me. I thought it was going to work. Is it not working? Let's try this. Oh, it is coming off. Right. Let's speed this up. Yeah. No, it is coming off. But I'm going to have to polish it afterwards. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I'm going to have to polish this off, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming off. Yeah, it's coming off. Let me get to the end of this, and then we'll take it from there. Don't need you watching all this. I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, this was a real sod. I've ended up having to use autoglym car polish to get rid of it because it's so hard, and just gently rub this stuff off. Just gently rub it. Tried it with WD40 in it. It just didn't loosen it. But this is now coming off. What it's doing is it's transferring the sticky stuff to the cloth, and then you have to turn the cloth on, fresh cloth, to continue the removal of the sticky stuff. I don't know if you've got any ideas, comment below. But this seems to have worked for me. I'm not sure it's the best way to do it. I really am not sure. I'm sure. Give me your ideas in the comments below. Yeah? Wow. So the next step is we're going to wash the tank and then give it a full polish with a fresh cloth, of course. Yeah? I mean, it's got it off, and there's no paint that's coming off it. And it doesn't seem to be damaging the paint. But I'm not sure this is the best way of doing it. If you've got, like I say, if you've got ideas or what worked for you, put it in the comments below so everybody can learn from this. Yeah? Let's get rid of all the residue. And then, I mean, look at it, it's already shining up. Right, let me give it a quick wash, and then we'll give it a polish. Whew, goodness me. Okay, before we start polishing, we're going to have to get that oil off the tank, the WD40. So let's just give it a very quick wash. Hopefully this gets rid of all that residue. I know people are going to scream at me, but I'm just using dishwasher fluid. I know people are going to scream at me. I know. And I wouldn't normally do this. But I want to get rid of all that oil. Yeah? Right. And the seat, because some WD-40 sprayed on that. Yeah? And that back seat. We're going to take the seat off so we can get to the battery. We'll show you that in a minute. Right. Let's rinse it off with clean water. Okie dokie. Let's just rinse it off, and then we can give it a polish. That's good. Just rinse the seat. Okie dokie. Okay, so let's just double check it round there. Make sure it's rinsed off. There we go. There we go. Right, it's ready for a polish. In fact, we'll take off the seat. Let's take off the seat while we're at it. It's very easy to take off the seat. Take your key, and under here, Turn it clockwise and it pops off. There's the first one. Put that to the side. And then we need a couple of Allen keys. Let's get a Allen key. And here we are, a set of Allen keys. That looks like a 5mm. And it is, I'm sure. There we are, 5mm. Undo that one. Because I need to get to the battery. Yeah, I need to get to the battery for the Carpuride wiring system. So let's just loosen that up. Hopefully you can see. Let's just check on the camera angle. Yeah, of course you can see. Let's just put those to the side. Let's do something constructive. Okay. Let's lift it off. Let's see if it comes off. There we are. So you can see that bit there goes into there. That bit goes into there, and then the two screws hold it down. There's the battery. That's what we're looking at. But let's focus on the tank. Right, so it's a bit dirty there. Let's just give it a general wipe. Here we go. There we go. And just another bit of a rinse. Here we go. Just a little rinse, because we don't want too much water going in it. Just gently rinse that bit off. There we are. So now we can polish around here. So let's do the polishing. Now I'm only going to give it a gentle polish, but let's see how it goes. It's not a massive polish, so forgive me if you think I'm going to give it a really good polish. I may speed this bit up. So not a scratch. What do you think? There we go. Is that nice and shiny? I think it looks better without the stickers, doesn't it? Okay. Look in this box, connect it here and take it up to the headstock. I'm not going to be tie wrapping it today, but we can get it started. So if I look in the box, this actually comes... Woo! Hang on, what's happened here? This actually comes with two wiring systems. One of them, which is the USB version, is currently sat on the Triumph T120, and this wired to the battery will go on the Triumph the Triumph 400X. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to fit that to the to the handlebars, and we'll do that in a minute. Let's crack on. Okay, I've taken the lead under the tank temporarily. The tank does need lifting, but I'm just putting it in for the start, and this cable goes to feed the Carpuride. The cable comes down the headstock and down under the tank and comes out here. I'm now going to connect it to the battery. Some people will scream at me, and I will put a proper connector on the end, but for the time being, for testing it out, I'm just going to slide these under the terminals. Yeah, the red and the black. So I'm going to do that now and come back to you. So I've taken the wires and I've connected the wires to the terminals. I know people are going to scream at me on this one because of how I've connected it, but I am testing it. I shall do it right at some point in the future, but I do need to test it and make sure it's right. So using the other end, we shall now make sure that the Carpuride works before I put the mounting bracket here. Let's see if the Carpuride works. Okay, so the Carpuride cable has a cover on it, so let's remove the cover. There we are. So there's the Carpuride. I'm now going to connect those two up together, make sure the arrows are lined up, and they are, and I slide it in and screw in the cap, which means the power's retained. And there we are, it's turned on. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Ha! There's some music going off in the background. Let's turn that off. So that's beautiful. Right, okay, so that works, and it works fine. Yeah. Right, okay. So that means it's powered on all the time. So that means that when I'm not using it, I have to turn it off. Let's see if I can turn it off. Right, how do I power it off here? Home? We're at home. Let's go. What does that mean? Alright, that just changes that. How do we turn it off? Bugger. I'll have to come back to you on that one. Oh, it's all connected. So that means to turn it off, I'm going to have to wire it up into the headlight. But at least it works. At least it works. So in the interim, I'll just undo the connector. Bugger. Yeah, I'll have to wire it into a live that's in the headlight somewhere. Yeah, that's not a problem. I can do that. I can do that. Not a problem. Right. Let's mount the provided handlebar mount. Let's mount it here and we'll take it from there. I'll come back to you when I've done it. Okay, we now have the ram mount clip, ram mount bolt bolted to the handlebar, and you can see around the back that this is how the Carpuride is mounted, just here. And of course there's the cable that connects to there. In fact, let's do that right now and it will turn on. I do need to wire it to a live in the headlamp, or I might take advantage of this USB socket at the front. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There we are. Let's see if that works. There we are, it does work. So you can see there how it's working and how it sits. And I guess as we sit on the bike, that is how it will look. Well, if I bring it to my head, because I can then see the speedometer. But that's it. I'm going to put the seat on, and hopefully you found that useful. Yeah? Just a few odds and sods. She's a lovely looking bike, and I can't wait to get a rack on the bike where I can then put my Monarchy hat box on the back as well. Also, I'm thinking about a screen over here. And to tell you the truth, I'm thinking about removing this. Whilst it does look sexy, it's as useful as a chocolate fire guard, I guess, on the understanding that it won't be going off-road every day. So I don't know, I might take it off, I might not. I'll have a think about that. But, I mean, there's a lot of plastic there. And it's covering up the headlight, so at night it might be fairly impaired by that plastic surround. Don't know. What do you think? You tell me your thoughts. Have you got one and have you removed it? Tell me your thoughts. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. Just a bit more getting the bike together, etc., etc. And we'll take it from there. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.